Good morning, guys. I'm with Winty again, out for a walk. Again, we have a very beautiful day, a sunny day. It's cold, but it's nice. This is my voice when I'm cold. I wanted to say I don't know how I got this cold, but I know because my husband was so cold last week, and I also got it. So this is my voice. My throat is hurting so much, but I'm okay. You know what, when I'm out and this beautiful sun shines to me, it's like a breath of life. It's like it heals me. Mountains are there, but you can't see them so well because when it's sunny and the sun reflects to the mountains, you can't see them really well, but later in the day we can see them usually better. I wanted to tell you, I have been asked why I have moved from the UK to Romania and what kind of course I'm taking now, I'm learning now. So first of all, why have I moved from the UK to Romania? I did a post when I told you this news and I wrote there more. I'll share with you in the next story if you haven't seen it yet. But why I have moved from the UK to Romania? Because guys, after almost 5 years in the UK, me and my husband in these all years always were thinking if we really love to stay in the UK, because we thought many times to move back because we haven't been happy there. I don't know why. There were times when I felt like yes, I want to stay here because in the UK, because there are a lot of opportunities, because the English, because I love so much English, guys. I wanted to learn English, and because I had this opportunity to move to the UK, I was so happy because I had the opportunity to learn English, because I didn't know English at all when I moved to the UK. So this was like a motivation, even though I started to learn English when I was in Romania, like to do courses every day. But you know, when you are in the country that is, when you speak your language, you don't have really a motivation to learn a new language, which I saw also in the UK. Many people say, wow, it's so nice to know many languages, because I also know Russian and Romanian and now English, and people always are amazed by this. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to learn English in the country that is mother of English, you know what I mean, which is UK. Of course, UK and US. And I had at the beginning a challenge to understand English people, you know, but I started it out and I learned. Even though I started to have my makeup clientele there, which I built it many years, I think 4 years, because actually it's like I started my makeup career there in the UK. And also I started to do content creation in English, like videos about beauty product, you know, skincare, makeup, hair care, and everything that I do. I saw opportunity in the UK, especially for this content creation, for this industry. There are more opportunities, but you know what, because my husband wasn't happy there, and I can't say that I really was happy there. I don't know, first of all, I didn't like the weather at all, guys. There was always gloomy, rainy days. You know what, I like these sunny days. Look at this sunny day. When you wake up in the morning, it's like, oh my god, today will be a beautiful day. I have a lot of things to do, but I will do it because I have the motivation, the energy from the sun. But in the UK, every day when I woke up was like another day, another day, another day. And not only this, because you know, maybe for some people the weather is not a big problem. I had also this feeling that people who move to the UK are people that only work there, people that not really like the country, you know what I mean. And I asked many foreigners there, because there are a lot of foreigners, guys, from all the countries, and I did makeup for ladies from all the world, not from every country, but from so many countries. And I asked them at that point, why they have moved to the UK, and many of them because in their countries there are not a lot of opportunities because the money and stuff like this, you know what I mean? In my opinion, people that move to the UK are people that want, of course, more opportunities, and people that don't really want to enjoy life. I don't know if you know what I mean, but when I lived many years ago in Sibiu here in Romania, we felt life different. Let's go in here. I feel that I live. Here are so many places to go, so many beautiful places. Yes, there are beautiful places in UK as well, but it's different. Here we have mountains, we have very beautiful landscapes, we have the sea, which is so far from us, but we have the sea and much more. Even in Sibiu, we have so many places. We have a historic center. We can do here a lot of activities. I remember one day, it was Sunday I think, in the UK, me, my husband and my sister-in-law and some friends wanted to go somewhere, you know, like a spontaneous idea to go somewhere in Brighton, some interesting activities because it was a rainy day. We didn't want to stay in the house and wanted something to do. And you know what, in the UK everything is with a booking. You have to do bookings before, some days before. It's like you can do something like when you want, you know? Like here, you wake up in the morning and say, you know what, today I'm going to the mountains, like to Baltiniș, because we are so close to the, how do you say it in English? At a mountain resort or stuff like this, or I don't know, you want to go in some beautiful restaurants. Yes, there were nice restaurants in Brighton and London, of course, but London was so far, and not only when, every time when I went to London, I was so stressed. There are a lot of people. There is always so crowded, so many different people from all the world, and it's a little bit scary because, you know, London is not so safe. Other thing that made us to move from the UK to the Romania was the safety, guys. Even though we lived in the small town that was a little bit more safe, but I don't think that in UK is as safe as is in Romania. Here I feel more safe, more happy. I have the mountains, which is so good. I know I told you this many times, but you know what? Here I have the view, I have the comfort, and it's not as expensive as is in the UK. Because in the UK, everything is expensive and there is not comfort. You know what I mean? Why to work only to live? And that's it, to live and eat. Even though I have big goals, guys. Me and my husband, we have big goals. We don't want to live this life only to work and eat. And maybe, I don't know, to go out once a week or something like this. We want to achieve more, of course. And you can achieve more in every country, of course. If you are smart and if you want to start a business and do something more, then go to work, like to be an employee. Why to live somewhere where you don't really like, you don't really feel happy? It's also so expensive, but you don't have the comfort. Why? We had this comparison, like to live in the past here in Sibiu. We had this beautiful view because we lived now where we live is so close from that building that we lived some years ago. And it's so interesting. I never told you this. This time when we moved to Sibiu is the third time, because first I have moved with my husband how many years ago? Many years ago, I don't know. 7 years ago, I think. And we have moved also close to this area. Also we had the mountain view. I remember the first time when I was in the taxi at the roundabout, I saw for the first time this beautiful view, the mountains, guys, and it was love at the first time. And you know what, I don't really remember if this view was as beautiful as I see it now, because I don't know, maybe because I haven't seen it many years Now I appreciate it more. Every day when I go for a walk with Winty, I look at the mountains like I see them for the first time, and they are more and more beautiful. Yes, I told you that first time we have moved here, then we have moved again. First time when I moved here, we saw the another building from the balcony, and I said, you know what, I want to live there. And the second time when we moved here in the Sibiu, we moved there. You know, this is how the universe works. Then from another building, from the second building that we lived second time here in Sibiu, we also saw from the balcony these buildings where we live now, and I liked them so much because it's a little bit more modern and clean than the last time where we lived. I think inside I wanted to live here, so this time, guess what? We have found an apartment here in these buildings, and now from our balcony we see another building that is more beautiful than this. And guess what? I want to live there now. Like I visualize myself there, ourselves there. So I don't know. I believe in universe. I believe in God, and I know that everything I manifest, one day I will have it. So this is why we have moved back to Sibiu. Okay, next question was, what kind of course I'm taking now, I'm learning now? It's a mentorship course, guys, from a Romanian makeup artist and entrepreneur. It's so good, this woman. It's so powerful. So this is how I see her. I did so many things from this makeup career, and I wanted to learn from her. So she has a mentorship program, a 12 months mentorship program, where I learn personal development, makeup theory. Also, I finished makeup theory last week, and now I'm tutorials and makeup tutorials after makeup theory, because it's one thing that you learn makeup theory and another thing when you practice, you know, because when you practice is different. And now I watch every day many makeup tutorials where I learn new makeup techniques, and I practice first of all on me and then on models. And I also have a lot of information how to create a business from my industry, from makeup. I also have marketing, like marketing for my makeup career, for my makeup business. Yes, and that's it, I think. And we also have 3 meetings a week where Alexandra, she is the owner of this mentorship program, and other mentors, we have meetings and we talk about problems, situations that we have in life right now, you know. If we have some problems with the lessons, if we have some difficulties or stuff like this. And it's so nice when you are surrounded by people from your industry, when we discuss different situations that we have in our career, you know, and we learn from each other. I'm so glad that I'm part of this program, guys. Yes, and this I wanted to tell you guys. I hope this was a nice story, a nice video for you. I hope you watched it. Thank you for watching, and that's it for today, guys. Have a beautiful day. I wish you all the best, like always, and see you in next videos. Bye bye.